All right, hello and welcome back to episode 1 of the tier list of Democratic 2020 primary candidates, where we will be tiering all of the 2020 candidates in the Democratic primary.
Yes, my name is Natty.
My name is Ian.
We're roommates, and we care a lot about Michael Bennett, and that's why we're doing this tier list right now. So let's get it off to the races. How about
Start right into it.
Michael Bennett gets a solid B for me. He's really a Bennett, and I think that really fits.
Okay, you see, I was going to give Michael Bennett a higher score, or not a higher score, but a decently high score. But then Natty said Bennett, and that name, I do not like that name. I'm not a fan. However, I'm just looking at him. He looks like a nice guy. He looks like somebody I could really get to grilling with. And so, I'm going to leave him at a solid C. Now, for the...
That's a fair compromise.
A C? All right.
I'll give you that.
Solid. Now, let's move on to Joe Biden. Natty, where do you rank him?
Biden makes up fake friends
Ooh.
for speeches. So therefore, he gets a B. Because that takes chutzpah, and it
Yiddish,
and it shows that while he may lie to you, at least it's obvious.
Wow, that's what I look for in a politician. I'm confused. Hitzpah, what does that mean?
Chutzpah.
What is that? Is that like Yiddish?
He has guts.
Oh, I like that. Well, I saw his campaign bus, a picture of his campaign bus, and his slogan on the campaign bus says, "No malarkey." And as a Generation Z, that really, really relates. I really vibe with that. So I'm going to have to go ahead and give Joe Biden a high S. He's really appealing to my younger tastes. Now, Natty,
I can't be seen like giving Joe Biden an S. That's
okay.
Fundamentally.
How about an S plus?
See, I think we're drawing away from a compromise here.
Okay.
With that language.
Can we agree on a low A?
I think yeah. We'll agree
low A.
But what if we round that up to a high B?
High B. Okay. Give me one more reason he should be in B and not S.
That tie is boring.
That is a very boring tie. I'll take that.
And that's why I give Booker a C.
A C.
And that's because Booker also makes up fake people in his speeches. And that tie, in my opinion, just happens to be worse than the Biden tie.
Dang.
And so he gets a slot lower.
Yeah, that honestly, C for Corey. Like, he's there.
But B for Booker.
I mean, right now it's like early December and Cory Booker is somehow still in the running. I also don't like that. He would rank higher if he had dropped out. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, I'm going to give Cory Booker a C. We can agree there. Now, moving on to Pete Buttigieg. Natty, where do you rank him?
You know, I got to give Pete Buttigieg a B.
A B?
Yeah,
okay.
And that's because I think that if he's president, he'll make a fully accessible White House tour to people who can speak all languages, or people.
I thought you meant like wheelchairs for a second.
No, see, I don't. No, I think Pete's more focused on making the White House tour system be available for people who speak other languages, and I think that's important, and that's why I give Buttigieg a B. But I just want to note that he's not wearing a tie in that photo. And the only one who's allowed to do that is Andrew Yang.
I agree with that.
And so that also really...
what about Klobuchar?
About her tie wearing?
Or lack thereof. She's not wearing a tie.
You know, that's a whole other society question. The real question I have to ask you is, why is Bernie's tie just so cute over there? Do you see that little
Bernie's so cute. He looks like a 7-year-old at school picture day. I love it. He's so happy to be there.
Okay, next person.
All right, well, fine. I guess I don't get to give Pete Buttigieg my B as well, because, yeah, that's where he's going. Julian Castro, I want to hear your opinion on him, because I have some opinions.
Look at him. Julian, S. Give it to him.
S?
S.
That is...
S.
Okay, that's crazy, because
S.
that is... S? This is S.
I'm woke, so I give Julian Castro an S.
Not an S plus though.
No, not like woke as like a person, but woke as like, whoa, look, like I like the underdog.
You
Like,
see,
I know what's up. I know who's sick.
I was actually going to give Julian Castro an S too, and that's the weirdest thing. He would be S plus for me. He just looks like a solid guy, but I mean his forehead is very large. It's a 5 head, you could say.
That's
I don't
rude.
know. Yeah,
You're mean.
but also
I dislike that statement.
no, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't give him the S plus. That's reserved for only the top tier contenders, and you will see I have 2 S plus picks coming up later in the episode. But that is where we're going.
Okay, let's move on.
Julian
John
Castro.
Delaney.
John Delaney.
I know, but before you say anything, I have a very important thought
What?
about John Delaney. And that's that everyone watching this video thinks we're just gonna give John Delaney an S plus because it's funny.
Oh fuck, that was my plan.
See?
Yeah.
And so, right off the bat, I want you, if you're listening to know, we're not doing that because John Delaney, it's not that funny anymore. Okay, try different jokes. So John Delaney is gonna get
From Natty, what is he gonna get?
He's gonna get an S.
An S.
And that's because, okay, John Delaney is an entrepreneur. He's created hundreds of thousands of jobs. And now he's so wealthy that he's just blind to the reality of politics. And so, therefore, he's got to get the S. Because he truly is up there not giving a fuck. He's not even up there anymore and he's still running.
All right. So Natty gives him an S. You see, as Natty mentioned, there is that trend of giving John Delaney an S plus just because he's fucking John Delaney. Well, seeing as I docked Julian Castro one notch for having a big forehead, I'm gonna have to dock him 2 notches for having a big forehead. I read somewhere that his staffers told him like to drop out in August, like his own staff. Mm-hmm. The motherfucker didn't, and he hasn't made a debate stage since. It's so funny.
Wow,
so,
you kind of just boom roasted him there.
Yeah, he's
You're quite the pundit.
He should drop out, but also he's got a sincere smile. I believe he's happy.
Can we move on? I need to get over this next one. Just give her F. Just give her F. Can we move
Tulsi
on?
Gabbard coming.
Just give her F
with the F for Natty.
This is the Democratic tier list.
Not the libertarian tier list.
Not the whatever Tulsi is tier list. Okay.
Yeah, she's not libertarian. I would just like to say my personal rating would be a B. I think that she seems like a solid person. Yeah, but since Natty is here, I will allow him to give her the F. By the way, do we want to rank Buttigieg ahead of Biden or Biden ahead of Buttigieg?
Oh wow, we're going left to right now. I think that complicates it. I don't want to have it be like I don't want to be like ranking them in order.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean? I just wanted to set it tiers. That's too much pressure.
All right, moving on to the middle of the G's. We have Kirsten Gillibrand, right?
Kirsten Gillibrand.
Sure. Where do you rank her?
I give her an A.
An A?
I gave her an A. She got in, she did her thing, didn't work out, and she got out. You know? She didn't stick around and lag around when she knew she didn't have a chance. Her message didn't catch on, but that's okay, all right? That's what we need from politicians. They try their hardest, they have good ideas, and when they realize that it's not their time, they back out.
All right,
A.
she's gonna have to tell me where she's from.
She's from New York. She's a senator.
New York? From senator from New York. I feel like Natty might be giving her a higher score just because he knows who she is. Seems like a bit of nepotism. My personal take, a B. I don't have any really negative opinions about her. She looks like a nice lady. Yes, I respect her for dropping out. So we have a B.
Why can that not be an A? That's like the ideal politician action. Like that's the standard we hold people to. And you said you didn't have anything to knock her on.
Yeah, that's true. Fine.
A.
Yeah, A. She dropped out. That earns you an
All
A.
good teachers should give A's.
That's true.
All right, I'm controlling the mass for this one because it's the Cuddy. It's Mike Gravel. Personally, this is the only one I want to give an S plus.
Really?
I think in this whole thing. No spoilers. Maybe that'll change because Mike Gravel. I think he let like a 21-year-old manage his campaign.
Holy shit.
And who is still in college, and they did it all as a meme to get him on the debate stage so he could talk about how sick he is because he's too old, so he doesn't actually want to be president.
Wait, he did this year?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But he qualified for a debate, but there were already, I think, 20 candidates, and he was the 21st. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. Anyway,
that's funny.
Mike Gravel 2020, look up your boy. An OG.
Sick. All right. Honestly, I kind of gave up on one of my S plus picks, and I did promise you guys 2. I'll go with it. I'm going to Google this guy later because that sounds like actually a pretty funny video of somebody just talking about how literally sick they are. I don't know. I'm going to watch that later, though. Okay, moving on to Kamala Harris, America's aunt. What do we give her?
I'm giving Kamala a B. I'm giving her a B. That's
Why a B?
because she just did that Twitter thing.
What?
She had this conversation with Warren about Twitter on the debate stage, and I just can't get past it. She was like, Warren, don't you agree that Twitter should ban Trump? And Warren was like, I don't know. And she was like, don't you agree? And look, Harris, I'm not against Harris, okay? She's cool. Cool on. But I felt like she was attacking me at Thanksgiving when she's like, don't you think we should ban Trump's Twitter? Don't you think we should ban Trump's Twitter? I don't care.
Interesting. Okay. See, so you're saying without that Twitter, she would have gotten a higher rating.
But she... I don't know.
I'm personally gonna give Kamala... Honestly, no, I'll give her a C. I liked her at some of the debates. She was good to have around. Just watching her, I think I seem to remember her being like one of the more zingery of the candidates, you know. So I liked having her. She stuck around too long, in my opinion, which is part of the reason she's next to Cory Booker.
Oh, disagree.
She was, here's the thing. She was at 15 at one point, and then she went down to 5. You don't come back to that. Her campaign was on the downturn for like 2 months. I think it would have been, I don't know. But I respect her for running. I don't respect her policy on truancy. I think that one was just stupid when she was Attorney General. So, yeah, that's why I'm giving her a C.
Okay, but so when you were saying you're going to give another S+, is it to Wayne Messam or Andrew Yang?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I'm excited to find out.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go next candidate. Or do you want to keep her at C?
We'll take Hickenlooper. Now I got some information about Hickenlooper for you. He's governor of Colorado.
Yeah.
He founded some breweries.
Really?
Yeah, in Denver.
I read about that.
And he talked about porn with his family at a town hall in a really weird way.
In a good weird way?
No.
Oh.
No. So for that, candidates who are open with their constituents, talk about the real America. I'm gonna give him a D.
A D, really? Okay. So I'm just looking at his stats here. I know that he's the governor of. Oh, Natty moving it?
Yeah, I'm moving it
to a B. Okay, that's perfect. See, that's
Colorado. Just
Colorado.
Shout out Colorado.
That's a good state, Colorado. He was probably governor when they legalized weed, right?
He was.
They're looking at legalizing shrooms, I hear. Maybe cocaine is in the works. Who knows? But he dropped out of the race to run for Senate, and I thought that was a very good way to say that.
Yes, true. I forgot about that. He deserves this B now.
Yeah. So that's why I'm going to give him a B. He
forgot.
was in it.
Stick
He
around.
realized he wasn't going to win, and now he's running for Senate, and that was a pretty good out. Like,
Cory Gardner can get out of here.
So, yeah.
Noob.
Is that the senator he's running against?
All right. You want to talk about
who is this?
Our boy. This is
Generic White Man 4?
Wait, do we have 4? We have 5. We
have Gravel.
Oh, I didn't count this man is not generic.
Okay, fine. Are you counting John Delaney?
Oh, I forgot about Delaney. He blended in.
That's the point.
Why did his skin
who is this guy though? Do we know?
I'm forgetting his name.
Okay,
no, it's Washington Governor.
Oh, Inslee. Jay
Inslee.
S. That's a good choice.
Yeah, he came in here. Climate change. We all know it's real. He's the I call him the climate change godfather. Because
Al Gore.
Okay, but Al Gore won.
No, he didn't. He lost
as VP twice. Oh. So he has other awards. Governor of Washington.
That's nothing.
He
sucks.
He needs our S. Okay.
See, I would give him an S as well, but for different reasons. I would say this. I respect single issue candidates. I think the single issue voter is the most powerful instrument in America. However, it looks like he's Tom Steyer, but without the money.
Is that better or worse?
It's better in my opinion. Fuck Tom Steyer, who is not even on this, by the way. Thank
Whoa.
you, tiermaker.com.
Oh yeah, we need Bloomberg, bro. We gotta do some. Can we just like transform Seth Moulton into Bloomberg or something?
The fuck is Seth Moulton? Yeah, sure.
Use this one.
Yeah, wait. Let's turn these two generic white dudes into Bloomberg no, that's Swalwell. Let's keep Swalwell on there. Okay, we'll figure this out later. So yeah, no, I'll give him an S. I respect it. Don't respect that he's from Washington, but whatever. And yeah, now on to Amy Klobuchar.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her an A.
Okay.
And this is why. During the last debate, she made a joke. And I have been railing on Amy Klobuchar for not making good jokes. Because I think she doesn't make good jokes. And then she made a joke that something about fundraising. Because when she first ran for Senate, she raised $14,000 from ex-boyfriends. And I don't know why, but that joke just hit me. And I thought it was funny. And then I realized that it made it sound like all of her ex-boyfriends were like really rich.
That's not what I thought.
I thought it was like one ex-boy. Oh, you thought she had like lots of ex-boyfriends?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. She had like 100 or something.
Okay, well, either way, I thought that joke was funny, and she, yeah, I'm giving her an A.
Well, my guess is that like one or two of her ex-boyfriends just like made it, and I don't know, and she had a couple other smaller ones with smaller pockets, let's say. I don't know. I don't have a problem with her, but like I'm just not sure what she does.
She's consistent, bro. I like her.
I
She's consistent.
feel like she's consistent.
She has her message. She gets to it.
I am gonna give her a B. And part of that, actually no, I do like the accent. I'll say I like the accent. I like Minnesota accents. I don't know. It's iffy sometimes.
I don't even think she has an accent.
She definitely does. If you listen to her, she's got a very clear Minnesota accent, or not like that, but like whatever the Minnesota accent is, she's got it. And so I'm going to give her a B. I don't know why she's getting so much press coverage. She's just kind of there. I'm not sure what her plan is to win, but we'll see.
Okay,
She's
you got to do our boy.
Our boy, Wayne Messam. I'm going to go first. This was my other S+. I mean, look at him. Mayor of Fort Lauderdale or something, somewhere in Florida. I don't know why he was running. His campaign reported that he raised $5 in one quarter. That is 5, no zeros, which I think is hilarious. Honestly, I checked out his website. It was horribly designed. So I'm just going to give him an S+ for sticking around longer than fucking like Jay Inslee. Damn. Anyway, yeah, that's my reasoning. How about you?
I mean, I can't argue. Goes for sound statistics, but let's go. So,
okay.
Wait, no, we can't rush Bernie.
That's true.
We're going to pretend this is Michael Bloomberg.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to give Michael Bloomberg an A because he's really rich.
That is a really good reason.
Thank you. I thought it was.
All right. I am going to give Michael Bloomberg a C. Here's why. Yes, he's really rich, which I respect. Yes, he has a pretty good like financial newspaper. But he clearly just bought his way into the race. He's pulling at like 5% in some states just because people know his name. It's stupid. I don't like that. But Natty also told me about his like schemes to become the mayor of New York, and I respect that. That pulls him from a low D to a middle of the pack C for me.
Okay, but you can't argue. He's really rich.
Fuck, you're right. I'll give him a B+. Let's compromise on a B+. Now, I thought that was one that was gonna be a fucking Tom Steyer. That's Beto O'Rourke. All right, Natty, you go.
Beto can have a.
We don't have any D's yet.
I'm gonna speak with my heart here, and I'm gonna give Beto a D.
Thank you.
And that's because, I didn't understand him. I was like, Beto running for Senate, so sick. Beto running for president, so not cool. And I hope that he becomes a famous writer on Medium, because I'd love to learn about his hikes and his walks.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Beto a D too. To his credit, he did legitimately seem like a fun person. However, the whole mandatory gun confiscation thing sounded kind of dystopian to me. Yeah,
You're weird.
What? It's like literally that's what they did in Venezuela. They took away everybody's guns, and now look where they are.
Whoa.
And Nazi Germany. Anyway.
Whoa. Okay, I don't like that comparison.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
You're a lunatic.
Libertarians, what we like to be called these days.
Also,
what?
Beto, we didn't forget about your DUI, okay?
He has a DUI. Oh, shit. Hold up.
We all know about your DUI.
Did he actually have a DUI?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did not know about that. Okay,
You're not slick,
sorry.
bro.
D for Beto.
All right.
Not a fan.
So we're saying this is Tom Steyer?
Yes, Tom Steyer.
Where do you put Tom Steyer?
F tier.
Good. He's not actually rich, too. He's like...
Wait, really? I mean, he's...
not compared to our boy Bloomberg, bro.
That's true.
Tom Steyer's got pennies. Private equity.
Tom Steyer
is
just annoying. And apparently he did a bunch of cool stuff before. Like, what the fuck?
He did cool stuff?
That's what Joe Biden was talking about. And then...
Well, I don't trust Joe. So that means we have to bump this dude up one.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. He can have an F. All right, Bernie.
All right. You go first.
I'll go first. I'm giving Bernie an S. And this is why. Bernie, we all know Bernie's a consistent dude. Now, my favorite Bernie fact is that when he was a mayor of in Vermont.
He was a mayor?
Yeah, he was a mayor in Vermont. I forget the town. It's like the biggest town, but I'm forgetting it. He wanted to make, and this was during the Cold War, he wanted to make the city, sister cities of the Russian city, because he's a socialist.
Oh.
And so they like established this partnership, and like Bernie flew there, and
it's gross.
And Bernie still lives to this day with that in his blood. Respect.
Vodka?
Who knows?
Well, you know, I was on the same S tier until I learned that he was a until I learned that he was like sister cities with Russia. Like, I don't know. I guess that is good diplomacy, isn't it?
Yeah, right? Isn't that kind of sick?
I admire the man's virtues. He's always voted for the same stuff, which was pretty cool back in the 90s. Yeah, we can't give him an S plus just because, I mean, look at those guys. Look at those fellows. Like, oh, beauties. But I'm gonna give Bernie an S. I hope he's vice president to Andrew Yang.
Whoa, what a tag team.
Yeah. So that's my pick.
Okay. Can we make
Eric Swalwell. Michelle Obama. Hillary Clinton. Who was?
Once Hillary declares, we'll add her in.
Okay.
We'll make him Eric Swalwell.
That is Eric Swalwell, right?
So we'll just give him a DS.
I know nothing.
We all know.
He looks like a douche.
We all know. I like Eric Swalwell, but right now, after this presidential campaign, it's okay.
Oh right, he did run for president.
That's where we are on the presidential candidates tier list website.
2020 Democratic primary.
All right, Warren. I'm giving Warren another A.
Really?
Warren is everything.
That it?
She's everything. Like, I would if she was my general, I would fight for her in the army. If she was my boss, I'd write reports for her.
Jesus Christ.
I'd follow Warren to the death, because I know how she did the math, bro. She knows my life's worth it.
Oh wow, who did the math?
She calculated. Natty. She did the calculus, bro. She knows that once my heart stops pumping, it already pumped enough. You know what I mean?
Phrasing.
Warren's the only one I know who knows that. That's why she gets an S for me.
Fuck, whatever. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give Warren. I'm not as much of a fan of her. I'll give her a B. She seems like she sticks to her values. I will give her that. She seems like she probably is a really good grandma. But she does seem like a sick grandma to little kids, not somebody my age, but a 4-year-old. She'd be a great grandma to a 4-year-old. I don't know. She's just that whole claiming to be Native American thing for college admissions. Not a fan of that. In terms of far left, I prefer Bernie over her, and just because Bernie seems like the cats can have a little salami thing.
Yeah,
Bernie's cooler. Bernie's just a cooler person. She's cool. Actually, you know what? I'll bump her up to an A. I'll bump her up to an A. She's cool. Bernie's cooler. That's just how it is.
I'd agree Bernie's cooler, but
I just don't think she deserves an S. She hasn't earned that from me yet.
Okay. I mean, I respect that opinion.
And finally, our boy, Andrew Yang. I'm gonna give the man an A. Solid A. For somebody who's not a politician, he is doing a very good job. I personally love him. Some of his policies, I can't say I agree with them all. But, like, he's gotten me into politics in a new way. He also just seems like a cool guy. He's kind of nerdy, which, like, if he maybe it was, like, a little less nerdy, you know, maybe S tier we're looking at, higher A tier. But for right now, solid dude. I think he's done very well. He's introduced a lot of important ideas into the conversation. So, A from me. Let's hear it.
All right, I'm going to give Andrew Yang a... I had a really good reason, but then I got so involved in your answer, and I was just listening.
It was a good answer,
yeah. Okay, I'm going to give Andrew Yang a D.
Oh, what the fuck?
And it's for two main reasons.
Let's hear it.
First is that he doesn't wear a tie.
Okay.
And the second is that he thinks we can't beat the robots. And I think we can. And so I'm giving him a D. I'll never vote for a president who thinks we can't beat the robots.
Okay, well, I respect condemning a loser's attitude. All he's saying is that capital... Oh, I'm not going to get into the specifics of it. First of all, I don't think he would look good with a tie.
Oh, I never looked at it from that way. You might be right.
I honestly don't think so.
Nah, everyone looks good with a tie.
No, I think he's one of the people who wouldn't look good with a tie. Plus,
I gave Hickenlooper a good...
I'm sorry.
No, okay. I'm rationalizing this after the fact now that I realize it. These two guys aren't wearing ties, but...
oh, they aren't? You're right.
But Yang's thinking we're not going to beat the robots docks him down.
Okay.
That's my post-mortem rationale.
We're not going to beat the robots. He's not saying we're not going to. He's saying we shouldn't. He's saying, like, humanity... I think the whole point...
That's even worse. No. We shouldn't beat the robots? You want to concede to the robots?
It's not conceding. All we're doing is we're having the robots do our work for us. And that is a good thing. When we can live off the work of robots, that is what we live... That's what the point of robots are, is to do the shitty stuff humanity doesn't want to do. So, he's saying...
So, wait. I'm going to checkmate you. So, why do we have ping-pong robots?
Just to show off what we can do. It's... Like, why do we have the fucking Dodge Demon? Because we can. Like, we have ping-pong robots.
I got you. You lose.
So, Andrew Yang, and also, have you seen Terminator?
Oh, this was the reason.
Robots kicked our ass.
I remembered the reason I wanted to give Yang a low grade. I wanted to give Yang a low grade because then, if the Yang gang ever finds this video, they'll get angry, and then they'll share it in anger, and then it'll blow up.
Maybe you should repent, Natty. And I
Yang gang.
Okay, can we compromise on a B? Because he wouldn't look good in a tie, I don't think. I think he looks better without the tie, and that he's from, like, a Silicon Valley type environment, so they don't really wear ties down there. Then,
before I forget, I agree with you that he looks good without a tie. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying with the tie, it might look worse. I'm not agreeing that he would look bad with a tie.
You're saying it might look worse.
It just might look worse. Okay, continue.
Okay. But if robots do our work for us, that is what humanity was meant to do. Let the robots do the work for us, and let's get a slice of what they produce. Humanity first, blah, blah, blah. Andrew Yang, I think we can compromise. He's like a good dude. Like,
oh, he's a good dude. But no person who thinks that we're going to lose to the robots is a good dude.
I'm bumping him up to a C. I think we can...
All right, C. All right, good compromise.
I don't like the quitter's attitude. That is a very good point. Never thought of it that way. All right, so that was episode 1. We will be back every Wednesday. For more, maybe not.
Look at this bell curve.
Holy shit, you're right. I was wondering if it would end up like that. And now, bonus question. In how many people is this? Like 19? 19-person cage fight. Who's coming out on top?
I got a better question for you. If you look on your side, doesn't their heads look like a boat? Like, here's the front, here's the mast, and here's, like, the deck where you...
I mean, kind of. Actually, yeah, kind of.
Where you steer the wheel. It looks like a little paper boat. Or maybe even a hat.
Who is the most yoked here?
Um,
I know my answer.
Cory Booker.
Yep, same here. I'm just looking at him.
Nice.
He's like a vegan, right?
He's vegan.
I feel like he
He
gets,
used to play college football.
gets that vegan protein. Yeah, Cory Booker.
All right, most likely to put coal in their kid's stocking.
Tom Steyer, since he worked for the coal industry.
Boom, Tom. We don't forget. Also, we don't forget about the other things we didn't mention. We just didn't remember them right now or didn't want to talk about them. So, like, for example...
Do you have anything?
I don't know, but I need to figure something out now. Tulsi, we know you used to hate gay people. Okay? We didn't forget.
Yeah, but so did Abraham Lincoln. Not saying causation equals correlation, but...
What? Are you saying that someone's going to assassinate Tulsi Gabbard?
Me. That didn't... for the record, I did not say that.
Say you didn't mean it right now.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, Tulsi.
Secret Service, don't.
Love you.
Please don't do us like you did YG and Nipsey.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Wait, is YG dead?
No, they censored their song.
Oh, Nipsey died, so I thought you were saying, like...
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm saying the Secret Service censored their music.
I did not know that. And finally, who's the class clown? I know my vote. John Delaney. Look at him. He's got that.
You think he like founded his companies with all his class clown jokes?
Yeah.
Like
I
at the
think
pitch meeting?
He's who I would vote
Ooh,
class clown.
healthcare.
Yeah.
Hey, teacher. Do you not have healthcare? Ha.
Yeah, John Delaney. Who's your vote, Natty?
Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think her jokes just maybe haven't evolved with me like as a person because we're different ages, or maybe they're Minnesota local specific, or maybe they just hit 30 years ago. You know what I mean? So I think if we go back in time, Amy Klobuchar has the jokes, even more than she does today. I'm not saying she doesn't have the jokes today.
I would hope so.
All right.
Thank you for listening to the 2020 Democratic primary tier list.
Please,
share this.
Yang Gang, I expect you to comment in anger.
Please.
Comment math, I dare you. I'll dislike it. Can you dislike things on YouTube?
You can, but it doesn't change the number. It's literally nothing. It just turns yours blue. Nobody else knows, I think.
Well, I'm going to start disliking everything.
But
That's how I'll get my anger out from now on, because it truly affects
I thought you were
no
going
one
to
else.
verbally dislike it, and you'd maybe just think, oh, I dislike this comment, and then they wouldn't know.
Well, I can do both at the same time.
They
right?
wouldn't know anyway.
I can do both.
All right, this is our tier list. It's 9 o'clock, so we are off to bed. Good night, everybody.
Bye.